The fucking spiritual world is sick and tired of you bitches. They warn you and warn you and warn you, and because it's coming from somebody you don't believe has gifts, or you hate because they got gifts, and they're on point about shit that's coming true right at this moment, you're so blindly stupid that you don't hear the fucking warning and take heed to it. So Spirit is saying, sit down, shut the fuck up, and listen. If you don't order this, which should be free to you, covered by your insurance, you're going to pass away from this fall. Because you live by yourself, nobody gives a fuck about to come check up on you, and by the time they find you, it's going to be a gross scene for this person. And do you want to know what Spirit says? How you're found? Your smell finally gets out to the neighborhood, and your neighbor next to you makes a complaint to the city. Teach the warning and telling you to shut the fuck up and sit your damn fucking ass down and either take this warning or your days are numbered. Spirit is saying this is going to happen before Halloween because something in your shower, the mat you got, maybe it's getting old, maybe it's cracked, maybe something falls on top of that mat, and you... The way I'm seeing it, you have a blue shower curtain. Right now at this moment, it's like a teal, like a light green mint set up in your bathroom. You've got a mint shower rug as you step out. Your shower curtain is clear at the top, but there's colors of really pretty mint. I can't make out whether it's seahorses or seashells or something, but the theme right now in your bathroom is like a really, really pale mint green. It's very pretty. I like the color. Inside your tub, you got this clear, sticky thing that sticks to your tub, and you got a safety bar. Let's see, so you step in the shower head. So you got a safety bar thing that you installed a couple years ago because maybe you did fall and it almost wasn't too good. So you had someone install a safety handle, so if you're in the tub, you can pull yourself out by this handle. If you're standing in the shower, taking a shower, you can hold on to this handle if you feel like you're getting vertigo. Spirit, thank you, Spirit. Spirit says that you often suffer from vertigo, dizzy spells, and imbalance. And it happens when you're sitting up, and really bad when you're standing up and you have to close your eyes. I see you reach down because normally you have this caddy thing along the wall. It's like a corner shelf in your shower where you have your soaps and your shampoos and other things that you have for your shower. But for some reason this day, you did not put your shampoo back on this shelf. And it's to your right, next to where the shower will come facing down on you. Something falls off that shelf while you got soap on your head and it runs close to your eyes so you can't open up your eyes. You step back so that you can rinse your eyes to see what fell, and that's what takes you. It's a red bottle with gold letters. It's some type of luxury body soap that smells really good. It's got rose petals, jasmines, or something. You ordered it off from line, Amazon, or some company that you've been ordering for years to get these really nice, like body lotion type body washes. That is what falls. And you fall back, you hit your right hip, and it breaks, literally. And you cannot move. I'm seeing some type of white stand next to the shower where you may have kept your phone. in case that you need it. But the way you fall backwards, and how you come down on your hip, you can't move at all. You can't reach your phone. You can't move. You're in too much damn pain. You cannot fucking move whatsoever. So tomorrow when you wake up, contact your insurance, your medical insurance that you have at this moment, and ask them how Life Alert. Thank you, Spirit, for coming through. And see how much, I'm pretty sure at your age and some of the health concerns that you have, they've mentioned to you about getting Life Alert. You need to get it. And you need to keep that button around your neck at all freaking times. Because I see Spirit is telling me when you close your eyes, your vertigo disorder, or you've suffered from this pretty much all your life ever since you was a little child. But recently, it is getting worse for when you close your eyes. You may do garden, you may have a flower garden or a vegetable garden near a building or shed in your backyard. Right now I'm seeing cucumbers and squash being grown, possibly tomatoes, but it's out of season, and some type of herb, like I want to say rosemary, but I know it's not. Thyme. You're growing thyme along with the cucumbers and squash. And I'm seeing that you have a small deck area and the steps are off to the, come out the door, left. You need to have this life alert system, whomever you are. Now you can take it and you can leave it. I have no hate or animosity towards anybody in my heart. I left that a long time ago. I'm not saying this to cast anything against you. You gotta know it's coming from Spirit. If I know what the fuck your bathroom looks like and what the fuck you're growing in your back garden, enough's enough. I'm seeing a white cat run past these steps, and you took a nasty fall 2 years ago because of a neighbor's cat or a stray cat that got in your backyard. And that's when this discussion of life alert with your insurance company and even your doctor started, because you live alone. Also, now Spirit can't block me from this because I absolutely know who they're talking about. Another individual that seems to have hopped the hate train against me for whatever freaking reason. You suffer from a shaking disorder. It's getting worse. It's getting to the point you can't hold nothing. I'm just letting you know that your loved ones that love you are talking about putting you in a nursing home because they feel like your shaking disorder is putting your life and others in danger, and there's no one in your family that can be with you 24 hours, 7 days a week. I'm sorry to hear that, because that was the last thing you ever wanted. So there may be plans in the next 3 to 6 months that you're going to be placed in a nursing home or a nursing facility, because your disorder is getting to the point that it's starting to apprehend your daily activities. And I'm sorry for that. And I'm sorry for ever attacking you for that. And you know who you are. Also, someone owns a cat that's all black, really fluffy. It's got a white tip tail, white tip paws, and a little white streak around its mouth that goes down its forehead. Cute kitty. Beautiful cat. I've warned you 100 times about this. You have a live plant, either that you take in at nighttime or it's a permanent house plant. The cat is licking on it or chewing on the leaves of it, and it's extremely toxic to cats. You may have been noticing that they're vomiting, and you mistakenly took it to the vet thinking it's suffering from a bad case of hairballs. That is not what's making your cat sick. It's this plant. It smells sweet, or it gives off aroma to it that attracts this young cat. It's young, maybe a year old, a year and a half. It's still a baby in a way. That's causing it to lick its leaf or chew on the end of the leaves, and it's poisoning your cat. Or it may not be the plant. Spirit is saying it's the plant food or something that you're putting in the soil to help it grow. And because the plant's absorbing it, whatever you're using in your plant as a plant food or to make it grow or help it grow, because it's an inside plant, is very toxic to your cats. You may have already had a cat passed away and you couldn't figure out why it passed away. It's that. I'm picking up the cat's name, could be Mittens or Socks, because it's got little white tip paws. It's not all the way white, but the tip of its paws is white. So you may have named it Mittens, or you nicknamed it Mittens, or you call it Socks. Mr. Belvedere is a boy kitty. Its name may be Mr. Belvedere, but you call it Socks sometimes because of its little cute paws. Yeah, Mr. Belvedere. That's cute. That's really cute. And I'm seeing the cat's face. Oh my God, the little thing's so cute. If you don't put this plant up, or maybe take it to your bedroom, put it in a cabinet or something, or stop using whatever plant growth. I'm hearing plant food. It's supposed to be organic, and even though it's organic, even organic things can be toxic and poisoning to animals. You may want to check with your veterinarian at the plant food. I'm hearing plant food. You're putting plant food, some type of plant food mix, because it's a house plant, to ensure that it don't die. And hold on a minute. I got these damn sage and freaking incense burning again, and I don't got the fan on. Let me turn this fan on. I'm burning 2 different incense when I come on to do my intuitive messages. But anyways, you may want to check with your veterinarian, even though you think because it says organic, maybe it's even saying that it's safe to use around pets. There might be an ingredient or something in there that is not safe for cats. It could be for dogs or other animals, or maybe wild animals, because maybe it's actually supposed to be used outside. But that's cute, Mr. Belvedere. And you nicknaming Socks or Mittens. That is so cute. He favors a cat that he almost looks identical to the cat that passed away a year or 2 ago. Almost. Also, there is another warning coming through right now. Somebody has been shopping online, and maybe you didn't read through the payment section of this online boutique retail store or something, but they're selling your information to third parties. I don't know if people know this, but most websites offer a disclosure in the payment, in the agreement section, where you can check, do not sell my information, because it could open you up to people online getting your information, you being doxxed, hacking situations, because they're also giving out your full payment. Whatever card you're using, they're selling this information to third-party companies. And I see a situation where this boutique, it's a new boutique or it's a new shop or something, it's local maybe, that your bank account, that information with that card can become breached. And I heard you say, I don't give a crap, it's a fucking prepaid card. Oh, you're gonna give a crap because when you load money to it or transfer money to it, it's gonna be taken right away. Green dot, I know what about it. I picked it up at Walmart. It's green dot. Well, you better worry about it because you use it online off, and sometimes you keep money on it. Also, I'm getting this message again about a weird neighbor. Somebody lives next to an older gentleman that lives by himself, and you really wouldn't think this guy is doing this shit, but at nighttime, he's walking around your house looking in your windows and checking your back door. Now, I don't get that it's a pervy type action, like he's going to do something to you. Maybe it's a tick, a Tourette's. Maybe he don't understand it's crossing boundaries, but he's doing it to protect you. But yeah, I see you going to bed about 9:30, 10 o'clock, and around 11:30, near 15 minutes to 12, for whatever reason, your older man neighbor is peeping in your windows and checking your back door. So if you recently installed cameras to the back area because you've been getting the feeling or hearing that someone's messing with your back door, you're going to find out it's your neighbor. And I believe the reason why Spirit wants me to tell you this is that his intentions isn't pervy, like he's going to do something to you. I think his intentions is to make sure that you're safe, because maybe you're younger, maybe you're living by yourself and all you got is pets that live with you. Maybe he knows that somebody's in the neighborhood that isn't a good person, and that's why he's doing it. So maybe you recently had security cameras, or I'm getting a doorbell cam installed to your back door area, or to your back door, and you're going to catch him doing this to your door. And it's going to alarm you. It's going to kind of weird you out and make you think he's pervy. He's not being pervy. Somebody recently moved into an apartment complex, and you have children that are the ages of where they would go out to the playground and play on the playground equipment that's in this apartment complex. There's like 3 different play areas. The one that's in the back, all the way back in the back row apartments, there's something wrong with the climb and play slide thing, like it's rusted or something underneath, and it's going to collapse. So be mindful if you're young. I see a child the age of, really, they're too heavy to be on the slide. It's more for the younger. It's like for baby. They're going to the baby play area, Spirit is saying. And I see this maybe 8 or 9-year-old son climb up on this play and slide thing, and it breaks. And he hurts his arm. So maybe tell him not to be climbing on that, or better yet, not to be going to the younger play areas that's meant for infants and young kids, and stay to the bigger kid play area, because I see him breaking his arm. And if this isn't your apartment complex, and maybe it's your sisters or brothers or somebody that watches a child because you're at work, make sure you tell that caregiver to tell them to stay off those smaller kid play things. And also, somebody has got a cold that they've had for a very long time. It's like a cough that won't go away, and you assume it's what they call longs, the C word, long of what happened, long pit, you know, because at the very end of the pandemic, you call the C word, and there's complications, or what they call something. Maybe you've been misdiagnosed by your doctor, but they're saying that it's a residual cough left over due to you catching that. That's not what it is. I'm picking up, you may have been around people that smoked, or at one time in your life you was a smoker, and it's early signs of emphysema. You need to go get tested. Or for someone else, it's signs of COPD, and it was misdiagnosed as seasonal allergy. You need to get a second opinion on that. Alright, I think that's all the intuitive messages that I got woke up. And somebody has a bike that they've been using to go to the store, or that's their mode of transportation, and you live like in the royal area of your city, you need to get a reflector jacket, because the reflectors on your bike is not enough for people to see. I think it's like $1 or something at Walmart, no more than $3. You need to get the yellow vest that has a reflector panel on it, because I see that they can't see you riding your bike until the light reflects on one of the reflectors that's on a spoke in the back of your seat. But if you're facing traffic, there is no reflector. And I see you getting hit, because maybe you don't have a lot of lighter clothes, and even if you had lighter clothes, the area where you live in town, there's no street lights. and you have to go down this long strip of road that's extremely dark at nighttime. They can't see you. I don't care if you're wearing white, they can't see you because it's extremely dark in that area. I don't know if there's another way that you can go where there's lights, but I don't see no other option because I see you living in an area like there's a big circle, like a big subdivision, and there's one way in and one way out, and that in and out is the dark strip. Spirit also says you don't always ride the bike, you're also walking. They can't see you. There's no sidewalk. So you have, and because it's so dark, you don't feel safe walking in the grass area along this in and out to your subdivision. So maybe use the phone flashlight, and if you can't keep it on, Spirit is telling you it's like $2 to $3, no more than $3 at Walmart. A reflective jacket, or maybe go to a secondhand store, or get one of those little cheap flashing red lights to keep on you at all times that can, you can keep with you when you're walking or using this bike. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. I don't think I have any more intuitive messages that woke me up. But the severe warning is the fall warning that woke me dead up out of my sleep. Outside your door lurking. Yeah, that's why you think your ass is twerking. I'm about to leave your body in a ditch. Yeah, you never fuck with the crazy bitch. I'm the crazy Sims lady. Fuck that. I'm Alanna, bitches. Yeah, that's why your body's gonna be cold in the ditches. Back up. Before you get clapped up. Back up. Before you get clapped up. Fuck October. Your life's gonna be a fucking horror story every day. Yeah, you're motherfucking gay and I can't stand your bitch ass. Back up. Before you get clapped up. Back up. Before you get clapped up. Hater Nation is my best friend. Yeah, they got this little thread on Kiwi Farms. They wanna try to pretend to hate me, but they're standing out my gate saying I love you, Alanna. When you gonna do another song? Bitch, you know I love you. I can't stand you when you're gone. Bitch, shut the fuck up and get off my clit. That's cute, Mr. Belvedere.